It's the most wonderful time of the year, ladies and gentlemen. This is the greatest of all time podcast show, Goat Radio. I'm the big man, and we are here for a very special Christmas Global Goat Fire. Joining me in the goatrage, Vacation Steve is with us.
What's up, big man?
Hey, brother, good to see you.
Merry Christmas.
It's been a while. Merry Christmas. We got Nucci here.
Yeah, we're back here. I'm excited for this. This is our first Christmas edition podcast.
Yeah, and
episode.
Boys, Goat Radio, its association with legends is just so evident now.
Yeah.
Because we have someone in the Goat Rush, an absolute local legend. We're so pumped to welcome Johnny Defazio, a.k.a. Defaz.
Thank you, big man. Thank you. Pleasure to be here, you guys. Honestly, you guys, I watch you. So I told you when I walked in here, it's like celebrity status. This is like, this is different level. But when you see it live in person in here, it's wicked. You guys are awesome.
It's pretty, it's sweet to be surrounded by the history and legends.
For sure.
Like just swallows you up when you walk in here.
Yeah.
And, you know, Nucci, Vacation Steve, and I, we're new to the game. We're new to the podcast game. We're new to the yapping, whatever. But you got a radio voice.
I've done my share.
What have you done?
Some public relations, some stakeholder relations, some media relations. So I've come from the casino background. I've come from hospitality background. So, more than that though, I'm just a community guy.
Yeah.
I'm a family guy, and I've got a voice for it. So whenever somebody gets the opportunity to throw me up on stage, that's where I end up.
You're probably the MC at a lot of weddings.
I'm the MC at a lot of weddings. I did a couple this summer.
I was going to ask, you do some, what about for schools and all that? Are you a host of some?
So my boy actually goes to Holy Cross, not far from here. Yeah. And my brother is the vice principal there, grade 7, Carlo. Shout out to Carlo.
Yeah.
And yes. And so we throw a big fundraiser every year. And this year it's in February, and it's the big pub night. So nice. I MC it. Last year was my first year at the school, and we did a big Price is Right night. And so this year we're going to do a big Minute to Win It night. And maybe I can get a goat hat or a goat toque, something to throw away to the crowd or something to give away to the crowd. That'd be awesome.
100%.
That'd be awesome.
So welcome. We're pumped
Thank
to have
you.
you.
Thank
man.
you for having me.
And we love our food also. So you also do some work.
I do.
For a great restaurant here. And
I'm at the Poor Italian.
Nice.
Some of the best Italian food you can get. And I might be biased, but I truly think it's the best local Italian in the city. And we're super busy right now. This is Christmas season. And, so we're making hay while the sun shines, my friend.
If you were to recommend one dish, pasta or a veal, whatever, one dish, just give me one.
Just one off the menu. It's so hard, but I'll go veal marsala.
Ooh, is there some mushrooms on there?
It is mushroom sauce, beautiful tender veal, some roasted potatoes, and our chef makes the best potatoes in the game. Nice. Some vegetables on the side. So that's a go-to. If it's a pasta dish, maybe tortelloni with some pancetta and peas and a cream sauce. Nice. That's a go-to. We call it crackellini. Like us, like the back of the house, like us staff members call it crackellini because you can't stop.
Wow, love the food talk, man. Okay, we're gonna get into the Christmas Global Goat Fire questions. We've accumulated some questions from the Goat fans, so we're pumped about that. But first things first, we got to say what we're wearing.
We do.
All right, I'll just start it off. I got the number 19 Team Canada jersey, Kyle Turris, autographed, donated by from the great Mark Coletta, hockey coach.
Tag still on, which you got to keep on.
It's got to stay on. And I'm also wearing it. We're in, it's going to be Sweden, the World Junior Hockey Championships.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's time to defend that title again as global kings of hockey.
For sure.
Johnny, wow.
Well, you know what? When Hughes came into the league, it happened to be our 50th anniversary year, Vancouver's. So I said, listen, if I'm going to roll out a 50th anniversary jersey, I'm going to get Hughes in his rookie year, who had a wicked year and everything was awesome. And then later on ended up, now he's our captain. So he's my greatest Canuck right now. He's our fuel. So this is his, this is the black throwback, 50th throwback Hughes.
He's the best player in the game right now, eh?
Right now.
Oh, yeah.
Right now. People can't stop talking about Makar, though, because Makar's already won the Norris. Makar's already got a cup, so everything is compared to him.
Yeah.
But he's right there.
Yeah,
He's closed the gap quite a bit.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
But when they played 2 weeks ago,
Yeah, it was,
Makar-
It was the Makar show.
a
Makar
reminder
elevated.
that
Yeah.
he's still the one that's above.
Nucci baseball swag.
Yeah,
What are you wearing?
I got some pretty crazy news over the last week or so with the big where's Shohei Ohtani going to sign?
Mm-hmm.
And
That's right.
The Blue Jays got punked there with a private jet flying from LA to Toronto ended up being the guy from Dragon's Den there, and instead of the baseball player, and that's just typical Toronto media too, just hyping everything up. And I think they thought they actually had him, and he just said he was chilling at home, and he was like saw what was happening, he was laughing because he knew he wasn't going there at all. So yeah, it's a Dodgers jersey, it's Machado, he doesn't play there anymore, but it was just something I picked up off the wall here with since Shohei signed with the Dodgers.
Love it.
$700 million. Holy smokes.
It's nuts.
Man. Like, that's
Chump
ridiculous. Chump change, yeah.
Vacation Steve.
Well, in honor of one of the great Italian soccer players, I'm wearing the Juventus black and white striped Chiellini.
Chiellini.
Whatever. Is he one of the greats or what?
Well, greats, I don't know, but one of the best
of
defenders of
Italy.
this era, probably.
Yeah.
And he was a mucker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
he
Shit
was.
disturber.
Wasn't afraid to get his elbows up. Wasn't
Yeah.
afraid for a little confrontation.
Yeah.
You know, but one of the best defenders.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Players, it's hard to say because there's too many good forwards, but one of the best defenders for sure.
Yeah, he was part of that three-person backline there. Barzagli and Bonucci, and him was like Juventus won 9 straight Scudetti, and national team, won the Euro with him, and yeah, they're always a powerhouse team internationally, except for the last couple World Cup qualifications, but we won't talk about that much.
Awesome, boys. And our ritual, Nucci, you gotta say what we're wearing, what we're drinking, actually.
What we're drinking here.
Yeah.
Well, this one will be easy. There's no pronunciation or enunciation in Italian. It's The Prisoner. It's a Napa 2019. And not sure exactly what.
Freshly cracked bottle. Freshly cracked
That's
bottle.
it. That's all.
Not sure what type of red it is, but it's
Beauty.
yeah,
All right.
it's tasty.
Let's have a little cheers, and then we're gonna get right to it. All right, boys. Cheers. Defaz, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, boys.
Merry Christmas. All right.
All the Goat fans watching me drink wine out of a champagne glass. Don't judge me, okay? Because we can do whatever we want
Yeah.
in here.
Absolutely. Changing the game.
Exactly.
Okay, guys. Every Christmas, this seems to be a bit of a debate. And we got a few requests from the Goat fans here. Question 1. Real or fake Christmas tree? Okay, to start off, can you guys tell us what's in your living room right now? A real or fake one?
My living room has been real since I was a kid.
Wow.
Never one fake tree in my whole life. Not one. It just worked out that way. My wife pushes for it every year. But I mean, I don't want to get too much into the debate right now, but that's in my living room right now. It's real right now.
Okay.
I got a fake one.
Fake, yeah.
Fake.
I'm fake.
There you go.
I'm fake.
But when did you switch to fake is the question. Because
Probably what, 12-ish?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it's
think at home I always had one, a real one.
back in the
Since
day,
I've
you
had
used
to
to
buy my own, it's
Yeah, okay. So
it's
since
a
you had to
one-time
water
purchase.
since you had to water it, since you got to pick up the needles, since you had to start doing all that on your house on your own, then it's fake.
That was it.
let's get into the reasons. Why do you have a fake tree, though? I look at it as there's the customization part of it. You can get the frosted tips on there.
Yeah, you can.
The lights. What else?
Pre-strung lights, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
the cleanup. Just
Yeah, no water.
throw in the closet and you're
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, no water. Put it back in the box.
Yeah.
See you in 12 months.
Yeah.
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 But it doesn't have the smell as
Yeah, it does not.
That smell of a real tree is
It smells
I love it.
unreal. I
Yeah.
think for me, reusable. I've had mine for 12 years ish.
Yeah. Do the lights ever go out
No.
on a fake tree?
No,
So,
I don't know. I
No.
don't know how.
yeah.
What? Why have you kept that
The
Christmas
smell is a
spirit?
big one.
Yeah.
Smell is a big one.
Yeah.
And you know what? I've got too many. We're going to get into it because I know you threw out the questions to me earlier, but there's a lot of nostalgia going to be talked about today.
Yeah.
And tree for me is part of it. You know, I remember back in the day of when we were young. You said when you were 12. Maybe since you were 12, you switched it.
Yeah.
Probably back then, you went to the lot on Hastings by the P&E maybe and got one of the
Yeah.
trees with 200 trees in the parking lot.
That's cool.
And it's that memory that when I got my two little ones now, it's
Yeah.
going to grab that real tree.
Yes. Yes.
It's just
That's
part of
cool.
part of the season. It's part of the season.
Yeah, it's a great family
Yeah.
tradition for sure.
Mhm.
Yes.
I've never chopped one down though. I haven't chopped one down. I haven't gone to the lot though ever to
Mhm.
chop one down.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, for me, since I was 20, I've been. Last Christmas was my first Christmas at home
Mhm.
or in Vancouver since I was 20 years old. So I was always on away, and just if I did have something, it was either a little fake tree
Yeah.
or just had a fake tree and just kind of was able to throw it in storage. And then if I went back to the same team where I was playing, I was just pulled it out of storage and it was always there. So it was never really something I thought about getting
sure.
a tree for when I was, moving away all the time. So and then now that I'm home, I think we got my sister-in-law and brother-in-law's old fake tree because now they're into going down. They live on the Sunshine Coast, so they go out and cut a tree out in the middle of nowhere and do the whole real tree thing. And we have their old fake tree now, and it's just like, it's easy.
That's it.
Can tuck it away, and yeah, the smell's great. But if you can get a couple scented candles that
Light the pine
smell
candle
like
and
pine
call
needles
it. That's
and-
it.
but no, it was awesome as a kid, always having the tree, and like you said, it's going to grab it with your
Yeah.
parents and,
Those
and
real one-
siblings
yeah.
and stuff. So
Those real ones, how long they last? Just
What do you mean?
I mean, before they get like dried out,
Yeah.
because they get to a point where they don't even suck the water anymore.
yes.
Where
yes,
it's
yes.
filled with water
Yes.
and the tree just doesn't drink it. And you kind of have, in my experience, you kind of have 3 to 4 weeks.
Oh yeah.
You got 3 to 4 weeks before the needles, like you can just kind of walk by the thing and you're 2 feet away from it, needles start coming off. So, yeah.
I think the big switch from the real to the fake. Everyone talked about the fire situation,
Yeah.
but how does the
Apartments was the big thing because everybody's, if you're in a condo,
Yeah.
so that's what started it. Because if you're in a condo stratas didn't allow it.
Yeah.
So automatically, because they said if one catches on fire, boom, the building's gone.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what kind of started the fake tree push.
That
Yeah.
is
I
a-
thought it was the climate activists.
Yo, no, I'm sure they had their hand in that too, my friend.
That's awesome. Okay, guys. Anything to add? For me, the no mess, no maintenance is gonna do it for me.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
the number one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Real,
Fake.
Fake.
but I'm gonna tell you what the best tree is. All right, guys.
What's the best tree?
It's the banyak.
Whoa.
So this is part of Serbian tradition. We celebrate Christmas January 7th. And this is the tree, the banyak, the oak tree.
Yeah.
Tons of history. This is central to Serbian Orthodox Christmas.
Where'd you get that right now?
At the park. So that's the risk, You got Vacation Steve going, midnight
Taking a branch off?
with an axe. It is risky,
Yeah.
but pretty cool. And there's, why do they use the oak tree? It goes back, this.
But decorate it, you mean?
Yeah.
Like fully decorated, right?
Yeah, you put candies all over it.
Okay.
And
But just like a chunk of it.
it's a tree or a branch. I took a branch. Usually you want one that's kind of.
You took what you can get.
Yeah. I had the beetle. And there's people around.
This guy's hanging off the tree,
Yeah, and it was told, you in tradition, you make a fire and you throw the banyaks in the fire, and it was said that warmed baby Jesus and
Okay.
and Mother Mary in the
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So January 7th is we have 2 Christmases.
Yeah, we have the 25th and the 7th, so it's
Yeah.
good.
Lucky.
So the Banyak is my vote.
Banyak.
So a real banyak.
Noble fur. I'm
Is
noble
there
fur
fake
all the way.
banyaks?
No, fake Banyaks. That's good, boys. All right, should we go to question 2?
What do we got? Question 2.
It's in the Christmas shopping category.
Oh.
Vintage toys. So a question we got is the greatest toy back in the day. Wow. You talked about nostalgia.
I did.
This
So I'm
is
all
big.
about, okay, my boys are 6 and 3. And I got a lot of memories back in the day of all the old school toys. So right now, when I buy them something, I try not to do the Toys R Us stop, the Paw Patrol and crap off the shelf. I try not to do that.
Yeah.
I try to find them some old Ninja Turtles, some old Ghostbusters, some old LJNs, the big rubber WWF boys. And so I bring a little nostalgia back to them, through me.
Yeah.
And they don't know that it's 1985. They get a toy. They're happy it's a toy. The good thing now is everything is like Ninja Turtles are big again. So even though I'm buying them an old 1988 Ninja Turtle, they don't know that it's not 2023. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm all about the vintage. And if I were to go a favorite, I'd probably have to go like the WWFs, like the Hasbros or the LJNs. Like that's probably the biggest memory for me is the wrestling guys.
Oh, like who's your GOAT wrestler?
Oh, GOAT wrestler. I mean, oh, that's tough.
This is another.
That's another debate.
it's
That's
another
another
All right.
debate. But yeah, I'm not even gonna throw it out yet.
Well, do you have a toy of a?
I
a
do.
wrestler?
Probably my favorite LJN is probably like just an old Hogan. Old Hogan with the championship belt. Like old school like 1985, 1986. So in my boys' rooms, they have a shelf full of old toys
Yeah.
that they don't really play with. It's just they're kind of just there bringing back nostalgia, but then they got some stuff that they play with too. But
That's awesome.
trying to bring back memories and
It's like your toy room.
it's my toy room. It is. That's exactly what it is.
Just use the kids
Like
as an excuse.
Papa, hey Papa, can you get me that one up there? No, you can. No, you're not gonna play with that one
Bottom
right
shelf.
now. Exactly. Bottom shelf toys. You get the bottom shelf toys.
There's so many. You know what I loved? My Pogs.
Oh
I
wow.
was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like
Old school.
legendary.
I know.
Slammers.
Remember Vacation had the fucking. He would go all out and find these slammers that were 3 inches.
Just using hockey pucks as
Yeah.
slammers.
And we would put them on the bed and just hammer the Pogs. And I guess you have to flip them.
Yeah. To
Yeah.
win it, you
To
flip
win
it to win it. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super cool. I loved my yo-yo too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo-yo. I think if you know how to do if I can do that yo-yo well.
Can you do one right
it's
now?
super
Like, are you
cool.
good at it right now?
No, I was never good, but I
Okay.
can. Just
But
that
you can-
motion,
yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Super cool when you see someone doing the yo-yo.
Yeah.
Like doing it good.
The tricks.
The tricks they're unreal.
Yeah.
Some people did it for like our high school talent show.
Do you remember any Pogs that you had like as a kid? Because there's so many different sets. They had everything.
Yeah.
Like from wrestlers
Yeah.
to Simpsons to
Simpsons.
Disney
Yes, yes, yes.
I
to
had some
all
hockey
that.
ones.
Hockey ones. Yeah, they had NHL ones.
Hockey cards, but just Pogs.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was yours
Yeah,
that you thought of?
that was mine too. Pogs. That was,
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
Nishi, what comes to mind?
Yeah, I was like thinking like nostalgically, like when you kind of got that to that age that you realized there was like hype toys every year on like and seeing on the news and like the one that I remember the most like Tickle Me Elmo and like how there was people raiding stores for them and
Yeah.
I seen the news people trampling over each other to get them and then just kind of thinking like other ones like Tamagotchis I think were massive.
Wow, forgot about that.
Yeah.
Where you got to feed them and put them to bed and
Yes.
everything.
yeah.
And you're literally just pressing the button.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Furbies and Beanie Baby, all that like crazy stuff that would just go viral before
Yeah.
things were viral.
When we were going to Metro Town, you know what store we would go to? Spencer's Gifts.
Yes.
Lava Lamp.
Yeah.
Like what else? There was the magic 8-ball thing.
Oh yeah.
You shake it and it has
But I got to give props to the parents.